Well, hello, hello, hello. It's me, Dee Powell again. Day 12 of my Facebook Live broadcast. Of course, I'm late again. Um, Boy, there's just not enough hours in the day. Um, it seems like the nights go by so fast. Um, I, I, I wanted to talk about water. Do you drink enough water? And what kind of water do you drink? Well, hello there. Good to see you. I was just curious I was talking about water. And do you drink water? Do you drink bottled water or do you drink tap water? Or do you drink soda? What kind of water do you drink? If you drink any. Who's this? I see somebody says I like, but I can't see who it is. So, oh, Patricia. Oh, you drink tap water. Okay. And how is your tap water? Does it have any aftertaste, or is it good tap water? So I was just curious. I'm on here really late tonight, and I need to get on here earlier. No, it's good. Okay, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the quality of water depends. There's been a lot of things in the news lately. Um, all these places that have lead in their water, and just how um, water's not really good in a lot of cities and a lot of places. And I was hearing about how uh, some of these places, and it's like you're finding out more and more that the lead levels in water is really really high. Anyway, I was on a webinar tonight and they were talking about water, and basically a lot of people drink tap water, and it's really not that good for you because it has all this chemical stuff in it. And then other people drink bottled water because they think it's better than the tap water, but in reality, it's really not better. Um, it's not better at all. A lot of the water is, it has things in it to preserve it. So, like Dasani and all the what are the other ones? Aquafina and all these other water companies that sell bottled water. Their water is really just tap water. Most of the water that's bottled is just tap water. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. They think that they're doing better by tap drinking bottled water instead of tap water. Anyway, so I was just wondering if there was anybody up and if anybody was there, and it's just on my mind. I drink. We've been buying Zephyr Hills for years and years, and it's like $5 a case. We probably go through like 4 cases a week, and you know, it gets to be expensive. Now I think Zephyr Hills is one of the better ones, but most bottled waters and most tap water. Well, tap water is probably kind of on neutral, but it's got lots of chemicals in it, like like chlorine and things like that. And I know in my city, when they're chlorinating the water, oh my gosh, it's so horrible. You can't even drink it. You don't even want to wash in it because the chlorine is so high. But anyway, yeah. So I was just wondering if anybody uses bottled water, or if they're drinking tap water. So I just thought it was something to bring up, a topic to bring up. And I started using a filtration system, like my refrigerator has a filter in it. And that's pretty good, but it doesn't like take out like it doesn't take everything out, I'm sure, but it's better than the tap water, you know. Good to see you, but good night. Okay, Patricia, good night. Well, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you. So, anyway, so that was it. I really didn't really have much to talk about tonight. I just wanted to jump on and do a Facebook Live and talk a little bit about water and get you thinking about your water. And we'll talk about this subject on another night because I'm really tired too. And I think this is probably going to be my shortest live this week. Oh, look, there's people jumping on. Who's on here? Who just joined here? I can't see. I see numbers, amount of people, but say hi so I know you're there. Hi everybody. What's everybody up to tonight? What's everybody up to? I don't see anybody talking to me tonight. So, anyway, so I just got off a really good webinar tonight. So that's why I'm on coming on late. You know, it was a business webinar. It was really awesome. So, you know, I tend to go on these webinars and get all this information in my brain, you know, and it's awesome. It's really awesome. So, my little granddaughter's up. She just came out. Come here, Mel. Come here, Mel. She came up. Maybe I'll let you say hello to her. You want to say hello? Say hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
So this is my granddaughter. She lives with me and her sister too. So she should be in bed, but they were out and they just got home a little while ago. So she's having a peanut butter sandwich.
She didn't eat her dinner.
So, oh yes, she didn't eat her dinner, so she's having a peanut butter sandwich so she can go to sleep. So I don't know how many people have the privilege of having their grandchildren live with them, but I do. I am blessed beyond measure. You know, grandchildren are our greatest blessings, and it's really awesome for me because they're in my everyday life. I get to spend time with them. You're this many? You're three.
I'm
Three fingers.
No, I'm three with this.
Oh, three like this. That's right. You are three. You're a big girl now, right?
Mm-hmm. Why not bigger?
Leah's bigger than you.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she's 5.
No, she's not.
Yes.
She's too little.
She's too little, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm sharing my granddaughter right now with you guys. I hope you I hope you enjoy her. I enjoy her every day. She's a pistol, this one. She's the one, she laughs and she makes funny faces and silly faces. Yes, she does. And I'm really blessed to be a grandma. I wanted to be a grandmother. I wanted to be a grandmother for a really long time. It took my son and his wife like, how many years? 10 years or something? No, not that many. I think they were married like 6 or 7 years before they had their first one. But, yeah. And then they had this little pumpkin 2 years later, so. But anyway, being a grandma is a blessing.
Grandma's we are this many.
Leah's 5. All 5. Come up. So, anyway, just thought I would say hello and share. And, it's been a long day. And this little one should be sleeping, but they were out tonight with, visiting some friends, and so they got in a little bit late, and so the kids are a little riled, which happens quite often actually. They get riled easily, but yeah. So anyway, say good night.
Good night.
Okay, talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
All right. Okay, go with Daddy. Anyway, yeah, I have 5 kids. And of my 5 kids, one of them is married, and one has 2 kids. So, and I have the privilege of having those 2 grandchildren living with me. So, it's a blessing, and yeah, it has its challenges. You know, having 2 adult women living in the same house together. proves to be challenging sometimes. But I also have my one of my daughters lives here as well, so she hasn't ventured out yet. But the rest of them, they ventured out. So I would like to see, them all fly the coop, but doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. But that's okay. I'm enjoying the grandchildren. So if my son and his wife moved out, then I wouldn't get to see the kids every day, and I wouldn't get to get lots of hugs and kisses and things like that. So for me, it's a blessing, even though it's a challenge as well. So I don't know how many of you on my friends list are grandmas, but it's a unique experience that I can't even I can't even you know you can't even express like how you feel about it because it's one of those things. So, and I want so bad to do everything I can for them and make sure that they're happy and you know spoil them like crazy, which I do, obviously, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm their grandma. Anyway, so, well, it's late and I have to get up in the morning, so I am going to say peace out and just say thank you so much for jumping on my live feed tonight. And next time, say hello and say some words so I know who you are. So it's be nice to have some interaction and some conversation back and forth, instead of just sitting here talking. I would love to have some interaction with you all. Anyway, this was day 12 of my live feed, Facebook live feed, and I have a 21-day challenge going on to get on every day, and just to get used to being on camera, doing videos, and stuff like that. So it's a 21-day challenge. I try to come up with topics, but I was really busy today, so I didn't really come up with anything. I did have the webinar that I was on tonight, and they were talking about water and the quality of water and the different, you know, what what's the difference between bottled water and tap water. And in essence, basically, tap water is bottled water, and bottled water is tap water. Hi, Meg. How are you? Good to see you. It's been a while. So, oh, well, hi, Vivian. How are you? Good to see you. So, I was just talking a little bit about water quality. You guys missed my granddaughter, unless you were on and didn't say anything. My granddaughter was over here talking, sitting in my lap a few minutes ago. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Vivian. Um, yeah, it has been a long time, Meg. Um, but yeah. So the water is something we need to be drinking every day, and I know there's a lot of people that drink a lot of soda, and soda is very acidic, and it's really not good for you, especially diet sodas. They're the worst. But we should all be drinking more water. We need water. Our bodies are made up of 72% water. And, the more water we drink, the better better it is for our bodies. And I've been drinking water probably for the last, I would say 2.5 years. I gave up drinking soda, and I gave up, not that I drink a lot of soda, but I used to drink a lot of iced tea, and I never drank water. And about 2.5 years ago, I started drinking water because I went on a diet, and I wanted to, get healthy and so on and so forth. So I started drinking water. So I've been drinking pretty much Zephyr Hills water for the last, like 2.5, 3 years. And I try to drink at least, 8 glasses a day, or 8 bottles a day is what I was aiming for. But a lot of bottled waters are acidic. And the thing that I've been finding out is that when you drink things that are acidic or eat foods that are highly acidic, you know, that's like a breeding grounds for diseases to start. So, um, you know, I've been looking into foods and things like that that are better for you, and water that's non-acidic, that's alkaline water. And so that's really what I'm getting, you know, looking into now. And I've been drinking alkaline water for the last like 3 weeks, and and I could say it's really making me feel better. As far as I'm not so thirsty all the time. I feel more hydrated. I feel I've had people tell me that my skin is looking better. You know, things like that. So I think water is really, really good for you. And I agree, both soda and iced tea were killing my stomach. Yeah, it's really not good for you. There's soda, forget it, man. Soda is very, very, very acidic. I mean, um, really, really acidic. And, you know, when you're drinking soda and you're eating foods that are highly acidic, you know, it just does a number on your system. It does a number on your body. So anyway, I'm drinking water now. I keep a big jug with me. Like I have this big cup. I have a bigger one too. It's a big gulp, but I didn't want to fill it up tonight. But I drink water all day long, and all night long. And I I think just tonight when I was on the webinar, I think I filled that up like 3 times already tonight. So maybe 4. I don't know, but since dinner time, I think. But I love my water. It's awesome. It's really awesome, and it's alkaline. It's not acidic. So I have this really 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 cool water treatment system that I have attached to my sink. What kind of water besides Zephyr Hills? Yeah, it's alkaline water. I stopped drinking the Zephyr Hills. Now the Zephyr Hills isn't as bad as some of the other bottled waters. Matter of fact, I did a little test on the Zephyr Hills, and the Zephyr Hills was sort of like neutral water, so it wasn't like acidic, but it wasn't you know, really alkaline. It was kind of like borderline alkaline, borderline. It was kind of like a little bit, but um, it wasn't like really alkaline. You know, it wasn't very alkaline, I should say. And the tap water is also usually your tap water is going to be more on the neutral side, because the water companies, they put all these chemicals in the water, and they want to make the water so that it's more neutral and a little bit alkaline, so that so it doesn't, because if it was acidic, it would ruin the pipes. So so I have this water treatment system that I recently got, and it turns the water, alkaline, and it also filters out all the impurities out. Because like if you just drink tap water, you might be getting tap water. Your tap water might be like on a neutral, you know, might be neutral, may not be acidic, but it may be neutral, but or it might even be a little bit alkaline, because they try to, because of the chemicals they add in it. But when you think about the chlorine and stuff that they're putting in it, it's horrible, because you know I want to drink chlorine, you know, not to mention the taste of it. There's always like an aftertaste, you know, if you just drink regular water. So anyway, I would say of the bottle ones, Zephyr Hills is probably the best, because it is slightly. But then again, think about the plastic that it's in. You know, if the Zephyr Hills was in a glass bottle, it would be much better, because what happens is you don't know how long the water's been sitting in those bottles, and the bottles have you know, chemical makeup of the plastic, and if the water's been sitting in those bottles for a really long time, especially if they've been in the heat, it can be the chemicals can leach from the plastic into your water. So you really don't know what you're getting when you're drinking bottled water. You know, you really don't know. You really don't. So anyway, if anybody's interested in finding out about the water treatment system that I'm using, you know, leave me a comment below or message me privately, and I'll send you some information on it. But it's amazing. I'm really happy with it. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this broadcast now because I need to go to bed, and I'm kind of tired. And I promise I'm gonna try to get on here earlier tomorrow, so I'm not up so late. So I'm trying to get to bed earlier at night and get better sleep, which my sleep has been better. I've been sleeping a lot better since I started drinking this alkaline water that I'm drinking. So anyway, leave me a message if you want to learn about the water treatment system that I'm using, and I'll send you some information. But anyway, thank you so much everyone for jumping on. I appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot for coming. Bye.